The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for wildcard weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for Javonte Williams. There's the intent. In the playoffs, the defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's Clemoy. He's got it. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to get Dallas the first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
They go with Williams on the counter. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. That's going to get the Cowboys a first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Gronk. And could be a huge boost to their offense if his ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Throw secured by George Pickens. He gets down to the 24 before he stops. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. Saw a lot of daylight there at the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. First down play, nets him 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens having a 7-play scoring drive. Went after something good from Aubrey. They go up 7-0 here early.
Cowboys 7, Eagles nothing. Brandon Aubrey to give her first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Hurts setting up to throw. Gets it complete to Will Shipley. And talk about a good gain when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
But it's 3rd down.
Hurts to throw. And a repeat target does not mean a repeat catch. The defense keeping an eye on him after that last play. The hit breaks it up. It's 4th down.
I think that was the type of play.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. downs there. Defenders make this stop after a gain of about 17. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate.
Nice spot to put up points. Shipley has the Philadelphia touchdown.
Shipley, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And they'll take the lead.
Eagles 14, Cowboys 13.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. That's him on the quick hitter. Now this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Brings up 3rd and
Yeah, these end cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Oh, they get to him. He's hit and tackled at the end of that run, but he got the 4 yards they needed. First down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such an effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Dak. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. First and 10, 3:43. Play action. Hurts has it. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. James Thompson makes the play. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Dak. This is complete to Ferguson. Out left. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends.
And the rusher's going to win this rep. They get to it. Jonathan Bernard. His 8th sack of the season.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Trying again following the sack. Dak. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stay with us. TNT Stadium coming up.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Now here's Prescott. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And it's incomplete. Deep downfield. Wow, the coverage was good there. A lot of fight at the catch point. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. He can't pull this one in, and that's incomplete. Second time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 here for Hurts. Now 7-10 throwing football here early. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Has a lane inside the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Bigsby's ball carrier. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Elliott with the extra points. And the lead is up to 8.
The score, Eagles 21, Cowboys 13.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Now Prescott. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now Dak to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kicked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get it back after making their third first half interception. Eagles in a good spot. spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. We were coming off a touchdown on their previous drive. You can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. And they are all the way into that red zone. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Philadelphia.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a 1st down.
He was taken down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. This drive isn't done yet, Brock. He's got enough to push them to a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now Hurts. Connects in the end zone, but he's out of bounds. Ran out of space in the last moment, so no score yet on 1st and goal. Nick Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. A very short kick here from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon offering to kick off for the Cowboys.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes, right sideline. And he gets home. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Extra point by Elliott is up and good. And leading now up to 18 points. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Passing quick here to the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and inside to alter that throw. It falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
points to
Yikes,
second
as that
and
pass falls
at
to the ground, you
35
kind of
yard
just
line.
sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On second down, a run with Williams.
I just love that so much, Kate. Now, they travel the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. Near the sideline, and he goes out. Gain of about 4 before he did so. That is good for a Cowboy first down.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Here's Prescott on second down. And he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. Break that up. Third down now after that incompletion.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Now facing 3rd and 8 after that delay of game penalty. Prescott to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for them today.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's got it to his running back. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Jalen Carter matching last week's effort for that sack.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Here's Prescott. That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
A gain of 24 yards.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Cowboys first down.
Line up the design keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown! Going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And 7 at the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going with Bigsby here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Hurts. That's Bigsby. He's got it. He is inside the 20. Down to the 19-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
He saw him drawn up, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running a draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Again, it's Bigsby. Not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down. Well, you tell me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run for it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he gets home. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. Make it 10 now on the year for him, Brock. That is his 2nd of this game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. That makes this a 3-possession game.
Cowboys 21.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Prescott will look to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.
On Mittman, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts the throw. In trouble, and he's going to go down. Hit back at his own 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Hurts setting up to throw. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A big play with their backs against the end zone. 36 yards. Hurts to throw. Right side complete to Lemon. And no shot of getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, and it's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown in.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darion Kendrick with the pick. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. They get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Working quickly here.
12 yards. That's another Cowboys
Play action, Prescott. And he will not find the connection on the other end. Incompletion sets up 2nd down. Well, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense, doing their job. The goal of running that drag route is to get it chunky for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, John?
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, his 2nd of this game. That is now 18 for him on the season. Aubrey gets the point after to go. And the lead now down to 10. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Working on second down. Hurts. He's under pressure, and there he goes. They get to him at the 38. Rashawn Gary matching last week's effort with that sack.
That's now the third time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Throwing here, Hurts. Get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
A big gain on the play, but it brings up fourth down.
Hurts now on fourth. Put the body on the line for his team. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles holding a 10-point lead. So first and 10 now from the 30. Hurts is running back, hauls it in deep right. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught out line. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley, second of this game on the ground. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That one a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through. No problem.
Eagles 45, Cowboys 28.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a Conda on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. To throw, Prescott. And this will wind up incomplete. Failure to connect brings up second down.
Incomplete. Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Dak to the air here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again. And the Eagles have it after forcing his...
Sorry, honey, but